has athleticism like no one, literally. I mean, did you see the baseline dunk in game 2?
Oh, God, yes.
That's just bananas. That doesn't happen. He can shoot the three now. He has a mid-range jumper, and he's 22 years old. And guess what? We're talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers, a team that's only been to the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times ever.
Yeah.
So for that team to be relative, it's because of LeBron James. So I give him a lot of credit for turning the entire franchise around, and they are in the Eastern Conference Finals, which says something.
All right, so let's put it this way. You've been in the league a long time. You've seen a lot of great ones come and go. I think we all agree right now at this stage of his career, the best player in the league is Kobe. Taking the big men, you have to sort of put the 7-footers in a different category. Of those kind of players, of the young guys, Wade, LeBron, who am I forgetting? Who else in that category?
Bosh.
Carmelo.
Those guys, who's the best? Which one has the best for you? You're going to put your money on one guy going forward. Which is it?
Dwayne Wade has a championship ring, but he got it with Shaquille O'Neal,
Right.
who's one of the top 50 players, and everybody knows Shaquille's accolades. So that kind of helped Wade to have Pat Riley and those guys around him. LeBron James is doing it from the ground up, a startup situation, and it's harder to do it in that scenario. I think LeBron James, the sky's the limit for him, Dwayne Wade, as well as Carmelo Anthony, Chris Bosh, as you mentioned. It's all about the organization, though. You could be a great player as Kevin Garnett, as Allen Iverson, as a ton of players that haven't won championship rings. But if the organization, the coach, and everybody's not pulling in the same direction at the same time, you still won't be a champion.
Well, I've got one final trade here. We put it through the machine, and the dollars work. The Phoenix Suns would get Mike Greenberg, Mike Golick, and Scott Shapiro. ESPN would get Jalen Rose.
Yeah!
We worked
Very nice.
Let me just suggest this. I remember the deal you got when you got maxed out.
Yes.
We would not. No, the Dallas. I mean, if we throw in Sage Steele, maybe then maybe
that might close
her
the
salary
deal.
would put us a little closer to the top.
My God.
We would not work. We could not work out the dollars.
Yeah, Larry Bird brought a couple of steak and lobsters for my family, that's for sure. Thank you, Larry.
Jalen, you've done a great job here today. Thank you
really
very much.
Thank you very much
Pleasure
for
to
having
have
me.
you.
Appreciate that.
Doing a great job, and Jalen Rose is here a little bit. And he's going to keep breaking down basketball for us at ESPN. Don't forget, tonight ESPN Radio has Game 4, Cleveland and Detroit, 7:35 Eastern, 6:35 Central. Final note for the day, the Just Shut Up Award this week. 4th place and a distant 4th with George Steinbrenner. 3rd place and not real close was Faye Vincent. Kobe a little closer.
Treat me right now.
In 2nd place.
I almost feel bad for this guy at 1 because I like him so much.
Me too. Marvin Lewis,
But it's
whose
not our
comments I
choice.
think were misunderstood or whatever it was. He tried to explain them, but it was right here on ESPN Radio, the Dan Patrick Show, suggesting he thinks his players are being singled out by the Cincinnati
being
Police.
profiled, and so he's going to remember. We only had 1 vote each, but he wins.
The people have spoken loudly, proudly, with one voice. They've said, "Hey, Marvin, just shut up."
Shut up. Are we talking to you?
Shut your mouth. Shut up and go home.
You could trouble me for a warm glass of shut the hell up.
I'd say shut up. I mean, seriously, I would.
You need to shut up.
Shut up, stupid. Don't talk.
Do me a favor and don't ever talk.
You're listening to Mike and Mike in the Morning on ESPN Radio.